Laura is a current student at the University of Queensland and a WE student leader, and I warmly invite her to unmute and tell her a little bit about herself and her journey so far.
Hey guys, my name's Laura. So I'm currently in my second year of a Bachelor of Engineering with an integrated Masters of Engineering, and I'm specializing in mechatronics. My dream job has always been to develop and integrate sustainable energy. I'm really interested in the challenges that we currently face in integrating renewables into the current grid system, and also the role of AI in decarbonisation. So that would be my dream field to work in. I love to read. I'm in a book club. I did debating in high school, and I also love playing music. I actually play the tuba and the piano. Tuba is a bit of an unusual instrument, I know, but I love it. My favorite thing about engineering has definitely been the opportunity to really collaborate with other people. In my degree, especially in mechatronics, you do a lot of collaboration on some really difficult projects. And I think there's nothing really better than solving problems with other people and kind of bouncing ideas off of each other to achieve something really amazing. So that's a really great opportunity that you get to have, especially studying at UQ. So firstly, I'd like to invite you to consider what your idea of an engineer is and who you think engineers are. So maybe just like think about what your preconceived ideas about engineers are for a while. And then we'll kind of give you a bit of an idea as to what engineers do. Because the answer in reality is actually really complex. I think a lot of people who are even studying engineering don't actually know exactly what an engineer means, because it means so many different things. It's a really broad occupation, and the career pathways are pretty much endless. All industries really involve engineers. So yeah, as you can see, they're problem solvers, they're communicators, they're designers, they can work in really exciting and innovative industries, and inventors, and like most importantly, I think they improve the state of the world, and you have a really tangible opportunity to make an impact as an engineer on your community. So in terms of the future workforce needs, there's never really been a more exciting time to study engineering, especially in the space of technology. So for example, energy efficiency engineers design or develop or evaluate energy-related products or programs to reduce energy costs or improve energy efficiency during the designing, building, or remodeling stages of construction, which is a really emerging industry. Other emerging occupations include data engineers, data analysts who import and inspect data, transform and validate models or interpret data, which is a super important job. And there are a lot of opportunities in that space. And also IT professionals who collaborate with software developers, system operators, and other IT staff members to manage code and releases. So as you can see, there's a lot of opportunities in the technology space, and especially in the automation space, which are emerging. It's a super exciting place to be in. I'm a bit biased studying mechatronic engineering, but I think it's definitely one of the most exciting spaces to study at the moment. So could I just see a reaction or like a thumbs up in the chat as to who here wants to be an engineer? I feel like probably pretty much everyone will, but still it'd be good to see some reactions to make sure everyone is actually listening. Do we have any chats? No. Okay, that's fine. And I guess you could also consider if you have a family or friend who's an engineer, if what they do, and you think about what their opportunities have been and just your ideas of what engineers are. But today we're here to talk to you about all the different specializations that UQ has to offer. And yeah, the message is you can. If you're someone who enjoys problem solving and you want to make people's lives better, and you want the opportunity to travel, these are all reasons why you would want to study engineering, especially at UQ. So these are just a few things I wish that I knew when I was in year 12. The first thing, I know that you guys are probably approaching your externals and you've submitted your QTech preferences. But something that really freaked me out was I thought that my QTech preference was pretty much final and it would be a really difficult thing to do to change my degree. But well, first of all, it's really normal to change your QTech preferences. And secondly, you don't have to worry about that because once you get into uni, it's really easy to figure out what you like. And they make it extremely easy for you to change into other degrees, particularly like picking up dual degrees. So it's not something that you have to concern yourself with. I wish that I stressed less about it in uni. The other thing is that ATARs are replaced by your GPA after semester 1 at uni. So if you don't get an ATAR requirement that you would like to get into the degree that you want, you can always study something else for 1 semester, get a GPA that would allow you to enter the course that you would actually like to study, and transfer into it directly in semester 2, in most cases. So that's another thing that you can consider. A piece of advice that I would also give to year 12 students transitioning to uni is to find a friend who is a year or 2 older than you. I had a buddy personally when I was in first year who was a women in engineering student leader, and she was extremely helpful. I did have a bit of trouble transitioning, I think, from uni, in the sense that I had to really self-direct my study. I was finding it a bit difficult, and I didn't find a group of friends immediately. But she really helped me kind of like put things into perspective and give me some advice as to how to meet people. She really encouraged me to get involved in my community, which led me to become an executive on a student society, which is also something you guys could look into. It really broadens your community within uni, and I've met so many of my best friends through doing that. So yeah, just getting involved and attending events. So this is a project I'm working on at the moment, actually. So why I decided to study engineering was that I was really interested in making a tangible impact in my community, and being at the forefront of innovation, particularly in the renewable energy space. And now I think studying mechatronics has really opened my eyes to the contribution of AI in the renewable space and decarbonization. So this is a current project I'm working on. It's a team project. We're making an automated vehicle. It has to collect the package, which is that little wheel, and then it has to traverse the cable on a pulley system, deposit the package, and then get back supposedly in 120 seconds. It's due this week. It's been a bit stressful. We've definitely had many late nights / early mornings, but it's been a lot of fun. Me and Kelly, the girl in the photo, have had a pretty good time, just working out problem after problem, and the outcome has been really satisfying to see. All of the work that we've put into this project into something that actually does work, and looks pretty cool. So that's a really exciting part of studying at UQ. You get access to a huge range of resources, because we built that robot from scratch using resources at UQ Innovate. They have like top state-of-the-art equipment that you can make things with. So it was an extremely fun project. Yeah, very rewarding. And then this is my society that I'm a part of. I'm an executive on the Skirts and Engineering Society. I'll be the secretary next year. And yeah, I've made a lot of great friends, and it's been really nice to be able to organize events for the student body. So the WE program has also had a huge impact on me over the years. It actually motivated me to study engineering in the first place. I attended a WE event when I was in high school, and I just wanted to be just like the student leaders. I thought they were amazing. And then the WE buddy program really helped me through first year. Like I said, just having that point of contact, someone to get advice from, was so integral to my transition, I think, from high school. I really wanted the chance to help other people have a great uni experience, which is why I try to get involved as much as I can. I loved in first year going to social events that were run by engineering societies. And after joining the executive team, it's been super fun to organize these events now. And yeah, it has really led me to meet a lot of people who are very like-minded, who also want to give back to the student body. So I definitely encourage you to look into joining the executive team of a society if you come to UQ, particularly Skirts. We're a great team.